Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kabootop, so welcome to another Star Citizen video. Right in front of me, I have the Cutlass Black, and what I'm going to be doing today is showing you guys how to make money with the Cutlass, what it provides for you as a player, and why you should pick up a ship like this for yourself. Now, before we get into the video, I would like to say one of the main reasons I'm making this video is so that a lot of you new players that know that the Cutlass Black is a very reliable, amazing ship, you guys will have a video here dedicated for you so that you guys know what you could do if you get your hands on this, as well as I am giving one away. This is a 110 USD dollar ship. USD dollar, I'm a little funny, but this is a $110 ship that I'm going to be giving away in December here in a couple weeks during my 7 days of Star Citizen streams. Now, if you guys would like to enter and try to win a ship like this, where you can also win a Freelancer, a Vulture, all of those ships for pledges, so when 4.0 comes out, it will not be wiped. All you have to do is click the link in the comment section pinned to join my Discord, or join my Discord in my description, and that is how you guys will get notifications when we go live for my 7 days of Star Citizen. That is going to be 7 ships given away in those 7 days, so make sure to be here, guys. Winners will all be picked live, so you have to be here from the 19th to the 25th. You have to be in those streams in order to win. Now, without further ado, guys, make sure to have a great time, enjoy this video, and enjoy the word from our sponsor. Before we continue, a quick word for our sponsor, Rayth Studios. In a universe as vast as Star Citizen, creativity and innovation are boundless. For your brand, they should be too. Rayth Studios specializes in bringing your vision to life, whether it's bold branding, responsive web design, or marketing that drives results. From concept to launch, Rayth Studios is here to make your creative process seamless. Their talented team can build a stunning, responsive website that sets you apart and grows with your business. Create bold, memorable branding that leaves a lasting impression. Reach new customers with tailored marketing strategies that actually work for your brand. Ready to elevate your brand? Visit RaythStudios.com, click Get Started, and let them know you heard about them from Kabootops for a special pricing on your next project. Thank you again to the guys over at Rayth Studios for sponsoring this video. Have an amazing day and enjoy this video. Perfect. Now we are back, and this is the Cutlass Black. First things first, guys, I'm going to show you a little bit of a tour around this and show you exactly why I think this is a ship needed for you as a newer player, or if you were starting the game off with a couple of friends. First things first, when boarding the ship, you guys can see that there are some like bucket kind of seat things on the side, so this can fit up to 6 people just sitting down on the ship alone, which is really awesome. You have another door like opening thing here, and you can actually open or close. Don't forget to press close, not open. And this ship is very spacious. Now, I think it's 46 SCU of space. If I incorrectly remember, I am so sorry, but there is a good amount of space in this ship, as well as on the right side and left side, you guys have some doors, which actually kind of make it feel like a drop ship. And for some reason, they opened a little weird, but this is one of my favorite parts. Now, this is what really got me into Star Citizen, because when you guys are in space, you guys can EVA out of these and just completely jump off the ship, and it feels so freaking cool. Now, if we head on over through the doors right here, you guys will see that there are 2 beds. Now, it is a little bit weird that there is a pilot and a co-pilot seat, and there is a gunner seat, but there's only 2 beds, which means you could 3 crew the ship, but only 2 you guys could sleep here. But I will say, guys, the turret right here is amazing, and especially in the beginning of the game, if you were playing this with, let's say you join and start the game with your brother or your cousin or something like that, and it's just someone that you've always played games with, or maybe it's your really good friend, this is the perfect ship for you. Not only does it work perfectly for the 2 of you, you guys are able to put bikes in here, cars in here, anything that you guys need. I would prefer if you guys put a bike. It is really smart. Sorry, I would recommend putting a bike in here so that you guys could do all sorts of crime and stuff as well. But right here, I would not really use the co-pilot seat, as it feels a little bit useless, so that's why I think this is a better 2-person ship. But throw your friend in there in the back, make him get in the turret, or even make him fly while you guys go ahead and gun it up, because I'm going to tell you right now, there is nothing more fun in Star Citizen than gunning. It is so awesome and just super easy. Now, once you jump at the ship, just press U to turn it on. You guys will see that this is a Drake ship, so it is a really awesome customized what's it called, cockpit here that just looks amazing and industrial, and I love that orange look that you guys have here. You're going to press I to turn on your engines, Alt in to open up your what's it called, hangers, and then we're gonna start by showing you guys some stuff you guys could do to make some money in Star Citizen. I have arrived at Port Tressler, which is around Microtech. The reason I am showing you this now is because this is the most important part of the guide. Before you guys get into anything, if you guys want to make money in Star Citizen, you have to come here. Port Tressler at Microtech. The reason is because all of the stuff for the beginning guides of Star Citizen have to do with Microtech, and right here at Port Tressler, you're able to set your spawn location. When you are in the spaceport, head over to the medical area and go to this place right here called the Olympus Principal Insurance, and go to this kiosk and press F. Once it has accessed your records, press transfer imprint right here and press confirm. What that's going to do is allow you to respawn here. That way, during all the beginning guide things that I show you today, whether they are safe or dangerous, or even if there are bugs, because this is Star Citizen, you guys will respawn here and not somewhere else, say your home planet, or, you know, in the middle of Stanton or Seraphim or any of those places. Make sure that you have an area set here so that if you die here, you can spawn close by. Not only to get your loot back, but so you guys can actually get straight back into the action. The next thing I will show you guys right now is how to actually get a bunch of armor in Star Citizen. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys how to make some money so you can get that armor. Let's head over to the first mission. The first mission, and what you guys are needing to do, is open up your contracts menu while you're either at Port Tressler or flying around Microtech. In any of these areas, just be around that planet. Go on over to the Mercenary tab. You guys will not have as many missions as me. Don't worry, you guys will unlock those very shortly. And just scroll down until you see illegal monitors detected. Now, you guys can do each and every one of these missions. There are 4 of them. And after a little bit, they actually will replicate and let you do them again, even at the same spots. But I would highly suggest with starting off with the first one where it says location, Comaray around Microtech. The other ones around Calliope, Clio, or Euterp. But I would highly recommend doing Microtech first because that's where you're going to be, and you won't have to jump to another planet before that. What you have to do for these missions is hop in your ship. You won't be needing to do a lot of fighting, but if you're playing with a friend or anyone like that and you guys want to get into a little bit of combat, then feel free to do so. It's going to make the missions take a little bit longer, but it's going to let you guys feel like you're in Star Citizen, flying your ships, fighting other ships, having some fun. They can be a little bit difficult, but it's really awesome and is definitely a way for you guys to hone your skills early. This mission is going to pay out 16K, so if you guys are doing this with a friend and you share the contract with them, which if you guys don't know how to share contracts, you press F1, go to contracts, the ones you've accepted right here, and press share. If they're in your party, it will automatically share it with them, but keep in mind, you guys, I'm pretty sure, will get the money split, so instead of getting 16K, you will get 8K, but that doesn't really matter because it's not a lot of money to begin with, right? What I would recommend is keeping that money on you as a person if you're the contract leader. To just do that, let your friend have a little bit of fun in the back. That way you guys could funnel the money to you and you guys could do some stuff a little bit sooner than you would expect if you guys shared. You guys won't need to share the money because what I'm going to do is show you guys a complete money guide so that both of you guys are going to get rich, both of you guys are going to have enough armor, and both of you guys will be able to buy ships in no times. So what I'm going to do is fly over to that Comaray right now around Microtech and show you guys exactly what you have to do this mission. I have arrived now at Comaray ST422. This is the one that is around Microtech. First things first, what are those red lasers for? That's a little scary, but all you have to do is press tab, and that's going to ping for you. So you could press it or hold it a little bit and let go, and you guys are going to see some unknown markers here. You guys see unknown, unknown, unknown. You're going to want to fly to those. The one that's closest to me right here, and it's going to say destroy target. You guys can see in front of us that there are 2 ships there. There's an Aurora and a Freelancer, sorry, not a Freelancer, and a Misk Prospector. That's usually what's here is a bunch of Prospectors. So don't worry, they're a little bit hard to kill, but they're not really that big of a target. So all you have to do is go to this destroy target. For some reason, my left guns aren't working in the Connie, which is not a bug that you will regularly run into. I feel like I've never experienced this before until now. And just like that, you're going to shoot it up and explode it. It's super easy, and you guys can see it already is exploded. We're going to press tab, hold B so we can go faster again, and we're going to fly to the next one. I think probably right here is one of them. But you just have to do that 3 times. Now, as you guys see, it's super easy to do these missions, and if you want to avoid any kind of combat, it is really easy to do so. I just did that first one without having to run into anybody. I'm pinging here, but I don't see where the next mission is. Maybe it's one right over here. That's a little weird. I don't know where the skimmers are. Oh, they're over here. Sorry about that, guys. There's 2 more over this way. So just fly over to these destroy targets and blow them up. It's super easy. If you're doing it with a friend, obviously you guys can practice and hone your skills, like I said, and try to blow up as many ships as you can. There's not really going to be much loot on them, but if you guys want to go for practice, it's fine. Because there's, what, right here, there's 2 CO Mustangs, which those are starter ships as well. So even if you're doing this in a Mustang starter ship, you guys can see that this is a mission that you guys can definitely do, even in that starter ship. And that's what I have a video on, is doing this in starter ships as well. So we're just going to shoot at this right here. And it should be blown up very soon. And even if it says friendly fire, guys, don't worry. It is completely fine. It won't give you a crime stat either. And we blew up that ship. Easy peasy cake. The next one is right here. I think it's actually super close. Yeah, it looks like it's right here. So we have destroyed 2 out of 3. You guys don't have to fight anyone. Remember, don't have to fight anyone. And we're going to start shooting. And going. Almost dead, almost dead. Boom, just like that. We're actually getting shot at by someone right now, so I can show you how easy... Wait, oh, my power is completely wrong, guys. I think this is what we were saying. I put the wrong power on stuff, because apparently I don't even have my shields up, which is really weird. What the heck? I guess I'm having a bug right now with the Cutlass Black, or maybe I disabled some stuff on accident. But all you have to do after finishing that mission, guys, is hold B and spoil your quantum drive and just jump away. It's super easy, super free, and honestly, you'll never have to worry about getting blown up by anyone. So, just like that, we've got paid out 16K. I have a little bit more than 16K here, but you guys can go back to your contracts, see your history, see your mercenary missions, and you guys can see that I finished it and it was super easy. Now, all you guys have to do is do those a couple times. I think it's about 4 or 5 times, super easy, and go to your reputation tab. What that does is showing you here at the microtech. All you have to do is get to the junior security contractor, which is like right there. It's super easy. Just do these missions about 4 times. You guys will earn a total of about 60K doing so, and you guys will unlock a bunch of missions. And this is where we get into the big kahuna, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make a bunch of money. You guys will see in these mercenary tabs that you have a lot of missions now, so let me show you exactly what those are. I am back here at Port Tressler, and I'm going to show you the second part of the guide, that is how to get armor. As soon as we got back here, you guys will see that you have about 60K. After unlocking those missions, you guys should have done it at least 4 times. If you guys do it 5, then you have even more than that. But if you are in a duo, it might be a little bit hard to penny pinch. But if you are solo, it's going to be super easy. When you guys come back to Port Tressler, this is so you guys can get some armor and get a little bit of gear that is needed for this. If you guys don't really care about gear at all, then you guys can skip this and go directly to the other part, which is just how to make a bunch of money. You guys will need a little bit of gear for that, so I highly recommend just doing this as well anyway. You're going to head on over to the Galleria. If you guys didn't see how I got here, just walk around the space station to find this interstation transport. It's really easy, and it's always green and shows elevators. We're going to the Galleria now, so this is where you guys buy weapons, armor, all of those needed things. And you're going to head right and go to this area here. What you want to do is buy armor. So if you are by yourself, just buy 1 of everything. You guys can sort by arms, buy some arms. I highly recommend getting heavy gear because there is going to be a lot of shooting in this, and buying med pins as well. For some reason, I don't think you can buy them here, but make sure to buy a P4 AR. Oh, it's because I'm sorting by arms. That's my bad. But make sure to buy a P4 AR and about 10 of its magazines so you guys can have it on there with you. Go to the med pins. Yep, you can buy them here as well. And buy about like 10 of them. Honestly, you guys should have 4 on you at all times and then just put a couple on you just in case. So that's all you need here is armor. So buy arms, torso, legs, helmet, backpack, all of that, medical supplies, as well as, I don't know if you could buy the liquids here. You can't. No sustenance here. But if you guys walk around either up here or maybe close to the area where you take off next to the hangars, there should be an area to buy some liquids as well. But make sure to have some water and be safe on that front also. You guys should spend about like 40k there, about like 30-40k. If you guys are doing good on money, you guys should also use my code to make sure that you have some money on startup. If you guys have not played Star Citizen before, use my code. That way you guys can get 5k more AUEC. Now, we're at the cargo center, and this is where I'm going to show you guys the next part, and this is how to get a lot of armor. So in order to actually get the armor from the NPCs you're going to be killing, you guys have to get these SCU boxes. So just type in SCU, and buy that 2 SCU stealth storage container, or if you want to be safe, buy a 4 or 8. If you guys have the money for it, buy a 4 or 8. I'm just going to buy an 8 just to be safe, and then I'm going to be buying a max lift tractor beam, which is right here for 19k. So that's an extra like 40k spending if you guys want this complete stuff on it. But if you guys don't have the money for it, then just type in tractor beam and buy the tractor beam attachment for only 300, and then get the multi-tool here as well. So you guys are spending like less than $1,000 and you guys have the same thing. So that multi-tool works as well. I'm going to head back to the hangar now, put my armor on, and make sure that we have these things loaded in the ship. So I will see you guys right now. Alrighty, I'm back in the hangar, and you guys can see that's the Cutlass Black. But what we're going to use right here is the freight elevator. This is a very new thing added in like somewhat of the most recent updates, but it's super easy to use. All you have to do is press lower the elevator. That way you can actually pull stuff out of the you know, the spaceport. It's default, it's already up here so that you can unload stuff into here and then lower it in there to the storage. But we need to be pulling stuff out, so we need to lower it. And then you guys will see right here, we have a little bit of our stuff, and we're going to bring up our storage containers, and then we are just going to raise the elevator here. Now, before anything else, I am going to run over here because I forgot my meds, but you guys can see that it raises up like that, and our storage container will be in there. Do not forget, and I repeat, do not forget meds. On these missions, guys, especially with how AI works in Star Citizen, you guys will need meds. So I'm going to equip all just like that, and then I'm going to split it by like 3, and I'm going to put 3 of those in my backpack just to be safe. So I'm literally carrying 7 meds on me, and sometimes that might not even be enough. What I'm going to do now is pull out my tractor beam, and I'm going to grab this storage store all container. And on Port Tressler, it's a little bit weird, but your FPS tanks a little bit when you're actually pulling cargo up onto your ship. No other spaceport is doing this right now except for Port Tressler, so I have no idea why that's the case, but it is, and it's really sad. But what we're going to do is load this into our ship right here. And you guys will see that there is a cargo grid, and it should snap on perfectly. So just like that, we're all good, and we're going to head out to the mission location to get some armor. If you guys don't know what mission I'm talking about, head on over to your contract menu. Go to the mercenary tab, and you guys are going to be doing the apprehend bounty missions. What this does is it puts you up against about 10 NPCs, sometimes even 15, as well as a high NPC, like this high-end guy, who is really hard to do, and it pays out 34k. This mission you can share with your friends. You know, you guys are going to get about 17k each, as well as some armor, so that's always really fun. But as a solo, netting 34k for doing some on-foot PvP and having a little bit of fun is awesome, and this is definitely needed if you guys are penny pinching and you need armor. When going into those next missions, the missions that I was talking about where you guys can make millions of AUEC, you have to have armor. You're going to be going into bunkers with NPCs that are ready to kill you. They're gang members in the game, you know, so they have big guns, big armor sets, they take a lot of shots, and they hit you really hard. So getting armor is a must, and in the Cutlass Black, it has never been easier with the amount of space you guys have. It's awesome. You guys can do this in the Avenger Titan and other ships like that, but I'm just showing you guys in the Cutlass because, 1, I'm giving this ship away, and 2, a lot of you guys have the Cutlass, so I want to show you guys some ways to make money in these. All you have to do now is jump to this eliminate hostiles mission, which it should just be like, if it doesn't let you jump directly to it, jump to microtech first. Most of these missions should be on Microtech, so it's super easy. You guys will not have to worry about turrets or anything like that. As soon as you get there, it's going to be completely fine. You're helping them clear out like a logistical depot. So make sure that you go here with, you know, a cool mind of like, wow, this is actually some lore too. So it's really fun to do. There's going to be some NPCs there that are good, and there's some that are bad. So I'm going to show you exactly who you're not supposed to shoot and who you are supposed to shoot. So I'll see you guys at the mission. As we pull up to this location, I do want to say, if you guys want to watch these videos live, like I said, join that Discord and see notifications every single time I go live. Not only will you guys be able to see yourselves in the video or get this firsthand experience early by a couple days, but you guys also can win up to 10 million AUEC. We give a lot away in these streams, and it is a very beneficial thing to be here. Now, we are pulling up to this location, and honestly, I kind of want to land in a cool way, you know, like off to the side using this side camera just so I can look a little bit cool for you guys. But what you're going to be doing is, while looking at the screen, we're going to be parking at these hangars. You guys can see how those look like hangar doors. Well, that's where we need to go into. It says east exit point right here, and that's exactly what we need. An exit point and an entrance point are usually these spots to go in. We need to back up. It's a little bit weird because we are in a bigger ship than you guys would think. That's what's really awesome about the Cutlass, right? Is it is a cool ship, and it is way bigger than you always anticipate. So when you buy one, it feels like it's worth the money. Now, when exiting your ship, if it is parked, this goes for anywhere, even your hangar. Press I to turn off your engines. That is a very important step because for some reason the Star Citizen ships can just fly away. And on Microtech especially, I have had times where my C2, yes, a C2, one of the biggest ships in the entire game, flew 400 meters away just because the wind picked it up. So all you have to do is pick up your store all container and walk into this area. It's really simple, super easy and straightforward. You guys can see on my right that there's a guy right there, and I want to show you guys, this is perfect for who you are not supposed to shoot at. You guys see these guys in pink armor? If you're doing these on Hurston or any of those areas like that, they might be in a little bit different, but just these guys in that colorful armor, do not shoot them. They are good guys. Excuse me. Whoa, it is a little bit foggy here, which is going to make the mission a little harder. Hopefully it's not the entirety of the time. But what you need to do is bring this store all container all the way into this location. If you guys have something like an STV or whatever the thing is, maybe a mule, I think that's what it is. Any of those cars where you guys are actually able to drive into these areas, you guys can fit that in the back of the Cutlass Black, throw these containers in it, and then you guys won't even have to worry about carrying it with a tractor beam. Oh, for some reason the door was weird there. But as you guys can see, the mission was over there. Well, you guys can't see it anymore, but the mission was over there, which means the bad guys are right here. And wow, would you look at that? Someone actually already had a car parked here because they were doing the exact method. What I'm going to do is put the store all container here. That way I don't accidentally get shot or anything. And we're going to go around and start shooting at bad guys. You guys can see that there's a couple in front of me, and I've already got shot once by someone with a shotgun. So you have to be very careful. Like I said, guys, if you're under like 80% HP, I highly recommend medding no matter what. Just get it done every single time. And be careful of bugs where your weapon pulls out and it doesn't let you shoot. See right here, I'm not able to shoot, and now I am. Nice, we killed that guy. And we have to find some other dudes. Look, all those guys in pink, those are workers. You do not want to shoot them. Like I said, those security guards that are good, those guys in pink, do not shoot them. Oh, those are lasers. That was weird. If you shoot those guys, you guys will get a crime stat, which means player bounty hunters can actually come after you, as well as you guys just will not be allowed in certain areas. Oh, for some reason, it's not letting me shoot. There we go. That was really easy. And look at that. The reason that I told you guys to also get a tractor beam is because we're able to move these bodies, and that's going to be a very important thing for you guys to see in a second here. Also, we're at 68% HP now, so let me med up. And another thing is if you guys prefer guns like those SMGs, or maybe, let's see, does anyone have a P4 AR? Yeah, this guy should have a C54 is what I meant. So this guy has a C54 SMG, which is a really nice 50-round SMG. And guys, just check out that armor. If you guys want cool armors like that, it's super easy to grab these guys' armors too. But real quick, before moving on, I'm going to grab a couple more med pins just by clicking it, just so I could go into these next few missions, or next few kills, with a little bit of a lead. Now, we need to look around. There should be... Oh, there was a guy under us somewhere, but I couldn't see him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press G, and I'm going to grab a nade and just throw it forward, and maybe he's right there, and we could get a free, easy kill. Wait for that explosion. We heard it. Nice. And I'm going to just clear out this bunker, or sorry, this area, guys. We have killed 5 out of the 15. So as you guys can see in the top right, that's how many more people you need to eliminate. There are 10 more, and be very, very careful. There could be people anywhere. Yep, there was one right there. I didn't see him, and then there's another right there. So as I reload, I want to shoot one shot. See, it wasn't going to let me shoot. I want to shoot one shot to make sure I can reload. And look at that, guys, a really cool armor set. I like that red one. It's like a medium armor and has a cool helmet. And same for that guy. It's a black armor set with the red helmet. But a lot of these armors are actually a little bit rare, and you can only get them in like certain missions like this. And there was actually a time, I think you could still do it in some of these if you get lucky, but there were actually some missions or some people that when you kill them, there were rare armor sets that you could only get from buying them with real money or doing these missions. So definitely a really cool thing to look out for is some of these rare flares. And like that one right there, that white armor set is one of my favorites in the game. Oh, we got shot. We're down to 48. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. We're at 48% HP. Let's go back up to 82. And we can see that there's 4 bad guys left, and they are in front of us. So if we had a nade, this could be really beautiful. But we're going to shoot that one in the head, and then we're going to actually loot one of these guys and see if... Yep, they have a nade. That's really nice. But they don't have any P4 mags for us, which we need ammo. So I'm going to press G right here. And I'm going to see if we can actually throw this nade. Oh, we cleared it. That might actually hit them. Oh, it didn't. I'm pretty trash. We're going to see Gallant Rifle, more rifles. Oh, well. So we only have 2 mags left. Hopefully, one of these guys has a P4 AR. If not, we'll just have to use a different weapon. But let's kill this guy. Oh, wait. It actually did kill one of them. See? Because now we only have to kill 3 instead of 4. So super easy, just like that. They have these rifles here. Yeah, none of them looks like they have P4s, which is just... Honestly, I don't even want to say that's a little crazy, but it is pretty crazy. I have not seen a event like that before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this guy's inventory, and I'm actually going to drop my rifle, and I'm going to put his on my back. So just like that, and I'm going to press... what's it called? I should just hold left click, and I could drag it onto me right here into those green spots. And I'm going to grab those magazines. And then right here, what I could do is I could press 1. And now I have that rifle, which is really cool because it also has a red dot sight. So after that happens, after waiting a little bit, you guys can see in the top right, it says Neutralize Carry Di Stefano. What we have to do now is find him. Usually he is in this middle area or on the sides. He is a big dude, I won't lie to you guys. Yep, right here. And he has very heavy armor, so you have to hit a lot of shots on this guy. We're going to shoot him in the head with this DMR. Boom, dead, just like that. And it was not that hard, I won't lie to you guys. Very beautiful AR here. And you guys can see he has a big shotgun. Sometimes he can spawn with an LMG. And he has a really cool armor set. This armor set actually makes you look like Darth Vader a little bit. So I highly recommend taking this one out of all the armor sets. If you can only get one, if you didn't bring those boxes and you guys can only like wear an armor set, grab this one. Not only is it heavy armor, but it is the coolest looking out of all of them. So what I'm going to do is drag his body, and I'm going to show you exactly why we brought this store all container. Guys, bear with me a little bit. It has definitely been updated since I originally made these, but press F to open those bodies, and then press the open inventory right here. And what you guys are going to have to do is drag that helmet off of him, drag those pants off of him, all those things, and you're just going to be dragging them off his body. I think, yeah, you have to press down right here, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, cool. So we're going to hold right click, I'm going to hold F, and then just go to open inventory like that, and then drag off individual pieces of him to this bottom area where that hand is. It should be a little bit self-explanatory. If it's buggy, I am sorry. But we're going to drag absolutely everything off of him, including that undersuit, and everything should end up on the ground like so. And then you're going to walk up to your store all container. Right here, if we move this store all container closer, we can drag these helmets and such in here. It's being a little bit weird. There we go. just like that. You have to make sure when you grab the stuff, it is glowing blue. If it doesn't glow blue, that means you cannot grab it. So for some reason, it's bugged on the helmet, I think. Yep, it's going to let us now. Cool. So we just had to move that one a little bit too. So we already have that one armor set there, guys, and that's 5% complete, which means we have a lot of room, and we will be able to fit absolutely everybody's stuff on here. Armor sets in here where we are 20% of the way full. Now that means if you guys have a 1 SCU thing, I'm pretty sure you could fit like 6 in here or whatever that is. So it's not really that bad. If you have like a 1 SCU, oh wait, no, so divided by 40%. So if we're at 20% out of 100, that's a fourth, which means we filled up 2 SCUs. That's my bad, guys. Sorry, I was a little bit wrong on the math there, but if you guys bring a 2 SCU store container, you should be able to fit 6 armor sets in there with a bunch of extra stuff, which is awesome. Keep in mind, I did not grab any of the guns because I already have all the weapons, and I don't like most of the shotguns and SMGs they have. But if you guys want their weapons as well, make sure that you guys grab those. You have to grab them manually and put them like on your backpack or drag them close to the thing. It's a little bit harder, but it's pretty easy. If you guys have the regular tractor beam and not this big one, you guys will have an extra backpack slot, so it will be easy to do those. Don't worry. But we're going to head out of this area, and like I told you guys, it's super easy. Just remember with the path you came in, as well as you guys should be able to see a Cutlass Black icon, like you guys see how mine is right there in blue. So you guys will always know which way to exit. These places aren't really that big of a maze, so do not worry about it. You guys can see all those Drake Interplanetary boxes, Crusader boxes in front of us. It's pretty cool to feel like you're at a distribution center, clearing it out, helping out the universe, as well as making a profit from it, you know? So that's all you have to do is grab these store all containers, and then we could just go and put that in Port Tressler, and I'll show you guys exactly how to unload all of that once we get into Port Tressler. So just arrived to Port Tressler, and the reason I'm saying go to Port Tressler again, everybody, is because this is going to be your main base area. The reason it's so good is because you have a weapon shop, you have a place to set your spawn, you have all of those things all in one, and it's way, way, way better than setting your spawn on a planet. Planets are just laggy, they take time to get on and off from them, and the shops are never right next to the hangars. That's why I always recommend these kind of places. Now, I'm pretty sure with the store all container, you can empty everything out in the freight elevator and then do it yourself, but I think you can also just send this down and pull everything out. So that's what we're going to do right here. We just pull our store all container, and then we press freight manager right here, and then we are just going to lower the elevator. Alrighty, we have this open, and you guys can see right here, we could double click it, and this should be, yep, everything right here. So we should be able to press select all and everything, and then move it to the elevator. You guys might be confused as to why I moved everything, but the reason is because we're moving it from this inventory of the store all back to the parent container like this, and now all we have to do is press select all and move it back to the warehouse. That way we never had to move anything at all, but we have all of these things ready for us. And then you just press X. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about Star Citizen, and hopefully you and your duo can get out there and actually make a little bit of money, as well as get some free and easier armor in the game. This is going to boost you guys up a whole lot on that power scale so that you guys can go do bunkers, other missions, and everything, and be able to have armor where it's not going to put a dent in your pocket every time you want to go out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Have a great day. Make sure to join that Discord, join our organization, sign up with my code, and have a great day. Thank you guys so much. Adios and bye-bye. Bye.